All right, guys, so I want to do a quick video, and probably one of the most Googled thing out there is setting lash adjustments on your push rods. There's a lot of ways to do it, and kind of a lot of people don't know how to do it, or they steer away from camera placements because they actually don't know how to reset these. So there's a bunch of ways to do this here, and there's one way that I learned some time back, and really doesn't involve going through your intake, exhaust. And it works for flat tappets, rollers. It really doesn't matter. All you're really going to need is a breaker bar in your socket. But it doesn't matter. Ford, Chevy, Hondas, Yoders, Dodge. Yeah, it works on all of them. You'd be surprised. So really what you're going to do is you're going to go through on your push rods here, and you're just going to jiggle them up and down, right? And go through each one. Your intake, your exhaust, it doesn't matter. And what I like to do is put this up here just like this and jiggle up and down, and don't put any pressure on the head here because you want to make sure you're getting a nice clean adjustment. And as you wiggle it, just turn it till you get rid of that lash there. Look at that. So now you got no up and down, no play. You're setting zero lash there. You still spin it a little bit in your fingers. You don't want it too tight. See if we get it just a tad tighter. And there we go. That one's nice. Go over here. That one's perfect. So that one's a little loose. So check this out. And it doesn't matter how you do this. You go right down the line and you just adjust it. Check that one out there. That one's tight. Oh, there we go. We got another loose one there. Same thing. Still a little loose. All right, so we're tight there. Same thing on this one here, all the way down the line. So this one's really, really loose here. And the reason I'm not using a socket is because I don't want to have to actually go up in here and flip to go forward and backward here, and it's a little easier to put your pressure on it. Now we're not setting any preload just yet. We're just adjusting the lash here. All right, so we're gonna do the other side really quick too. And same thing over here. You're gonna run right down the line and check each one of the push rods. These are all tight here. The next thing we need to do is you gotta turn the motor over, right? Turn the crank over. It doesn't really matter how far you go over. I like to go 90, 90, 90, and 90. You can go 10, 20, 50, million, doesn't matter. As long as you just do a full rotation through. So. All right, so we just turned it 90 degrees. We're gonna go back. I'm gonna check them again. So that one's a little loose right there. We're gonna go here, put a little bit of turn on it. All right. And really what you're doing is you're kind of rolling it in your fingers, kind of going up and down. It's okay for it to spin. You don't want too much spin, but you don't want all the play up and down. So that one's really still loose. Let's get back in here. And we're good on that one. Go back around here. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Good, 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 good. Now we got some crazy ones over here. Where are we at? Yeah, right there. And again, I like to use a breaker bar. That way you're not putting any pressure. You don't have to reverse this ratchet. Ooh, this one's taking a lot here. All right, there we go. We had one more. I think we had another crazy loose one in here. Where are we at? Oh yeah, there we go. Now make sure you double check when you're doing this. As you do the rotation, they fall out of the actual rocker. If they're way too loose. But after we get all this done, I'll show you how to set just a simple preload. All right, check it, check it, check it, check it, check it. There, we're good there. Let's rotate it again. And it doesn't really matter on these. There's really no way to lose track. It doesn't matter what path you take or pattern. You can bounce around. It don't matter. Because you're checking each one every time you go around. Let's go again. All right, so we've made our rotations a few times there. We're going to do one final check. And then what we can do is you can do half, 3/4. You can go all the way 3/4. And we'll go ahead and set our preload. And then once we run the motor a little bit, then we can do some final adjustments, but this will get you moving. So we can do half, 3/4, half, 3/4. And you're just going to work your way all the way down and do each one of these. Half, 3/4. Again, half, 3/4. All right, guys, so hopefully that helped you out. There's probably, again, one of the most Googled things out there, and everybody's got a different way. So hopefully this helps you out. Hit the like and subscribe, and, well, we're going to finish this motor up.